What's up, crypto fam, and welcome back to the Bitcoin Bulletin. We're kicking things off with some huge news from B HODL Plc. This UK-based company, dedicated to accumulating Bitcoin, just made a massive purchase. We're talking 100 whole Bitcoin. This isn't just a small investment, it's a strategic move to expand their treasury holdings. We'll break down exactly why this matters and what it means for their long-term strategy. Next up, get ready for some fireworks from Riot Platforms. Their stock, Riot, is absolutely skyrocketing, and it's all thanks to the incredible boom in Bitcoin prices. We're talking about Bitcoin shattering all-time highs, and Riot is riding that wave like a champion. We've got the latest insights and forecasts on why Riot is making such massive moves right now. But it's not just about Bitcoin prices and mining stocks. We're also exploring a groundbreaking shift in how businesses, especially startups, are handling payroll. Stablecoins are stepping into the spotlight, offering a revolutionary way to manage payments. We'll dive into how this is changing the game for payroll, compliance, and even global transactions. And finally, we've got a macro-level bombshell that could redefine the entire financial landscape. Commentator Plur Daddy is dropping a once-a-decade thesis about Donald Trump's potential influence on the Federal Reserve and how it could unleash a wave of liquidity, potentially crushing the dollar and sending institutions flocking to Bitcoin and gold. You do not want to miss this. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single second. B HODL Plc makes a 100 Bitcoin power play. This is massive news for B HODL Plc, the UK's first publicly listed company focused entirely on Bitcoin. They've just announced a significant acquisition, 100 Bitcoin added to their strategic treasury holdings. This wasn't a casual purchase. It was a calculated move, executed at an average price of £83,872, totaling a hefty £8.39 million. Now holding a consistent 100 Bitcoin, B HODL Plc is doubling down on its core mission. Their strategy is twofold: build a robust reserve of Bitcoin as a scarce monetary asset and simultaneously leverage these holdings to generate revenue through the Lightning Network. Think of it as accumulating digital gold while also building the highways for its transactions. This dual approach of asset accumulation and infrastructure deployment is key. B HODL's leadership has been vocal about using their Bitcoin reserves to power Lightning Network operations, aiming to capture routing fees and foster broader Bitcoin adoption. The company, which debuted on the Aquis growth market after raising £15.3 million, boasts notable early backers like Blockstream CEO Adam Back. This latest acquisition reinforces B HODL Plc's commitment to disciplined Bitcoin accumulation and positions them as a frontrunner in the evolution of Bitcoin as both an investment and a payment network. Don't go anywhere, because the market is about to get even hotter. We're shifting gears to look at explosive growth in the mining sector. Riot Platforms rides the Bitcoin bull to new heights. Get ready, because Riot Platforms is on fire, and it's directly tied to the incredible surge in Bitcoin prices throughout 2025. Bitcoin has been shattering records, briefly soaring past $124,000 in August and holding strong in the $110K, $115K range. This crypto bull run, fueled by institutional adoption and favorable economic conditions, has lifted companies like Riot to new heights. The total crypto market value even hit a staggering $4.11 trillion in August. Adding fuel to the fire, the US SEC has approved new exchange listing standards that fast-track spot Bitcoin ETFs, potentially opening the floodgates for billions in new investment. Meanwhile, Texas is cementing its status as a Bitcoin mining haven, with Governor Greg Abbott signing a law to create a Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, effectively endorsing BTC as a state asset. Riot Platforms themselves have reported record-breaking August production, mining 477 BTC, a 48% increase year-over-year. Despite selling 450 BTC to generate $51.8 million, their treasury still grew to hold 19,309 BTC. Their operational hash rate has surged to 36.4 AS, more than doubling from last year, showcasing massive expansion. Critically, Riot's innovative power strategy in Texas is paying off, earning them an estimated $16.1 million in power credits during August by curtailing operations during peak demand, slashing their net all-in power cost to just 2.6 cents per kWh. This strategic efficiency, combined with a booming Bitcoin price, led to a record Q2 2025 with $219.5 million in net income, a remarkable turnaround from previous losses. Even with high short interest in its stock, Riot's impressive operational and financial performance paints a picture of a company riding the crypto wave with significant momentum. But the crypto revolution isn't just about mining and volatile stocks. It's changing how everyday businesses operate. Stay tuned as we explore the stablecoin payroll revolution. Stablecoins, the startup payroll solution you need to know. Forget traditional banking headaches. Stablecoins are emerging as a game changer for startup payroll, offering a smoother, more compliant, and globally accessible way to manage payments. For startups navigating the complex regulatory landscape, stablecoins provide a vital edge. While the IRS treats stablecoins as property, triggering tax events, companies like Rise are leveraging advanced compliance tools to ensure seamless W-2 and 1099 reporting, adhering to KYC and AML rules. This is becoming even more streamlined with legislative efforts like the Genius Act, which aims to provide clearer regulatory approval for stablecoins as payment instruments. Imagine a future where AI agents autonomously manage payroll using stablecoins. This isn't science fiction. These intelligent agents are poised to revolutionize transactions, preferring stablecoins for their efficiency and programmability. For businesses with international teams, stablecoins offer a lifeline, enabling faster, cheaper cross-border payments, especially critical in high-inflation countries where traditional banking systems falter. While challenges like reserve risk and peg fragility exist, the benefits are clear. Startups can slash transaction costs, ensure timely payments worldwide, and boost operational efficiency. In essence, stablecoins are democratizing payroll, making it more accessible and robust for businesses and employees alike, paving the way for a truly decentralized economic model. Now, prepare for a macroeconomic forecast that could reshape the entire financial world, with Bitcoin at its epicenter. Trump's Fed Gambit, the once-a-decade Bitcoin catalyst. Get ready for a seismic shift in the global financial narrative. Renowned crypto commentator Plur has resurfaced with a bold, once-a-decade thesis. Donald Trump's potential move to exert greater control over the Federal Reserve could unleash a massive wave of liquidity, fundamentally undermining the US dollar and compelling institutions to seek refuge in alternative stores of value like Bitcoin and gold. Plur argues that if Trump gains control of the Fed, he'll likely implement not just rate cuts but also yield curve control, a move not seen in the US since the 1940s. This policy shift, he contends, will destroy the dollar and create an environment where Bitcoin and gold, as more pure beneficiaries of an environment where liquidity is increasing, will flourish. This isn't just speculation. The market is already reacting. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell has pushed back against accusations of political influence, yet investors are scrutinizing appointments and White House pressure. The debate around yield curve control is intensifying, and the U.S. Treasury General Account, TGA, rebuild is closely monitored for its impact on market liquidity, an area where Bitcoin has shown hypersensitivity. Adding another layer, global policymakers are contemplating the use of immobilized Russian assets to back new loans to Ukraine, a move Plur sees as a de facto seizure that massively bolsters the raison d'être for crypto. With gold already trading near record highs, this thesis suggests a potential rotation into Bitcoin as its momentum potentially slows. This radical policy shift, coupled with Europe's stance on frozen Russian assets and internal Fed dynamics, points to a potentially transformative period for Bitcoin and the broader financial system. At press time, BTC traded at $113,121. And that's just the beginning of our deep dive. We've got so much more to unpack. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. And that's a wrap on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We saw B HODL Plc make a massive 100 Bitcoin acquisition, Riot Platforms stock surge on the back of Bitcoin's rally, stablecoins revolutionizing startup payroll, and a once-a-decade macro thesis suggesting Trump's Fed influence could reshape the dollar and boost Bitcoin. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, subscribe for more cutting-edge crypto news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.